Ufuna nsango chase note or second note, but where is everyone when I need them the most?
That we cannot fully mentor a girl child without also empowering the boy child.
Yeah.
What does being a gender champion mean to you?
Well, I'll start by answering what it does not mean to me.
Yeah.
One, it does not mean that women are fighting with men,
Yeah.
to be equal.
Yeah.
No, that's not what it means to me. To me, being a gender champion means being there to help women to discover who they are and what they are capable of doing. And just generally saying that women can do it all. Showing them that there is no limit to what they can do. There is no limit to what they can accomplish in this life. That's what being a gender champion means to me.
Yeah.
Not a struggle with men, not a fight with men. No, we're not fighting to be equal. There's nowhere we can be equal. Our tone of voice is different. Our body makeup is different.
Yeah.
So physically and generally, we cannot be equal. But we are there to help women, and that's what we are doing.
Okay. So how can men be part of the solution?
Well, this has been a talk in our work for a long time because, we are talking of menstrual hygiene management, mentoring young girls, and we came to understand that we cannot fully mentor a girl child without also empowering the boy child.
Yeah.
So we cannot be there to also mentor these boys, but we need male counterparts that can be there to help these young boys. That's why we welcome men in our organization to say that together we should help young girls, we should help young boys, so that in the end we should have men that are strong and capable of helping to uplift women. And we should have strong girls, strong women that are ready to take up the challenge of leadership and bring a difference and a change.
Interesting. Going back to Maestros leadership team,
Yes.
what have you accomplished so far?
Oh, we have accomplished so much since we started. We have been there for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
And the team has just grown so much. We have got 5,000 volunteers now across Africa and across the world. And we have done so much, mostly in Malawi. One of the projects that has recently been recognized by the UN is Green, which we are talking about climate action now and not after when the disaster has happened. No, but we were planting like 5,000 trees in Sanje.
Okay.
And the motto of that initiative was respond before the floods.
Yeah.
We want that we shouldn't just act when the disaster has happened, but we have to be there to act before it happens so that we can prevent all that. So, and then we have Care for Girls now. That's reaching out to like 1,000 girls every year.
Yeah.
And we have Maestros Academic Ama Project, which helps young people in primary schools by providing uniforms. You know how some people can feel out of place simply because they don't have the right
uniform,
yes. So we are there to give them confidence to go to school by giving them the uniforms. So
wow. One of the things that most young women find difficult is finding these organizations to get involved in and how to do it.
Yes.
So I'm not just guessing, I'm sure most of my viewers today are wondering, how can they get involved with Care for Girls or even start their own organization that has an impact?
Well, to join Care for Girls, one, you have to be passionate about the girl child because most of our work, it's volunteer work. So we just want someone that is saying, I'm available to help these young girls. And I wouldn't want anything from you guys, just that hard to help. That's one thing that we require. And we've got our Facebook page, which people can go to and post a message, I want to be part of the team. And we have numbers as well on that platform where they can link themselves to the right people that can direct them on how to be part of Care for Girls. So basically, pretty much that's how they can get involved. And another way is, financially, that is, because we give out sanitary pads. And sometimes you don't have that time to actually be on the ground to help these young girls. You can say, I'll provide 5 sanitary pads, or I'll provide someone that can mentor these young girls in terms of anything to do with crafting, because we are talking of making reusable sanitary pads, and I know that there are some people out there also that are doing this, and if they are there to help, we are open and ready to welcome them so that we can learn more on how to make these reusable sanitary pads, because our target is to make them durable.
Yeah.
And for that, we need a lot of brains and hands on it so that they can be the perfect package and the perfect product for the girl child.
Okay.
Yes.
So guys, I will be putting all these links underneath below, so do get involved if you feel like this is your calling, or start your own organization. It's never too late to make an impact in any way possible. Now for my two favorite questions.
Yes.
I'll first start with, who inspires you and why?
Well, a lot of people do inspire me, but today I'll pick one.
Yeah.
My CEO, Charles Lipenga.
Yeah.
That man inspires me a lot. He's very young, but he's accomplished a lot of things. Founding this organization that's, empowering and inspiring young people, young leaders across Africa, across the world. That's something that I would want to do. Inspire young girls across Africa, across the world, just to let them just be themselves and dream big. So he is the one that inspires me a lot.
Yeah. Yes. Oh. He's such an inspirational person, to be honest.
Yes.
Considering everything he's really done throughout the couple of years that Maestros team leadership has been open.
And I believe that it's not just me that is inspired, but a lot of young people in Malawi and even in Africa are inspired by him.
I'm also inspired by him, by the way. Yeah.
You look at that.
And you, of course.
Thank you. So, and apart from that, ladies like you that see the good in other people, see the impact that other young women are making, really inspire me to even work hard in what I do, to do more, just expand the territory of helping young girls. So I'm really inspired.
Oh, thank you so much. I know you guys have been waiting for this as much as I have. Having listened to Glory talk about all the work that she has been doing, I want to know what makes you keep pushing forward. What makes you wake up every morning and continue helping others? What is your motto?
My motto is embrace who you are.
Yeah.
Because I believe that we all have a background where we're coming from. And sometimes our background is not that good.
Yeah.
So my motto is simply saying, it doesn't matter where you're coming from.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how your family is like. Embrace who you are. Make it something that will turn out to be of good to other people. Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on Women's Voice. I really enjoyed having a chat with you today.
I'm glad I was here. I'm glad, really.
And I really hope you guys enjoyed this interview and got so many points from what Glory had to say in terms of being an agent of change, making a change within your communities, making a change within your own lives, embracing who you are, no matter where you come from, your background, no matter your starting point, basically. Pick yourself up from wherever you are and start moving. The most important thing is embrace your situation and be willing to continue to progress within that. Don't really compare yourself with others or other people's starting point. Just be content with where you are and start working on how you can get better. And for that, I want to say thank you once again, and also to the Maestros leadership team for letting us have you today.
Oh.
I know I took a lot of your time.
Yeah.
And so thank you.
I'm grateful.
Simatele,